Chuggalos, welcome back to episode 370 of the Brew Crew podcast. JT is on a boat somewhere in the Caribbean, so I am joined by the irreplaceable Better Matt. Better Matt, say hi to the people.
Hi guys, how we doing?
And boy, we're recording on a Sunday, so it's Sunday Fun
Day.
It's the best.
It's kind of early noonish.
This is when I like to drink, though, especially on the weekends.
Actually, I've learned, especially on the weekends.
Better Matt never shows up empty-handed. He showed up with Masthead. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you got it. Masthead.
Little
Masthead.
I've never heard of this brewery.
Oh, you never ever have, yeah.
They're coming around Masthead.
Yeah, coming around. They're doing more than coming around.
The Jaeger hop, it's a triple IPA. 11%. It does not drink like 11%.
It does not at all in any way. And Jugger hop is a fantastic boozy AF. Is it a double or a triple?
Triple.
It is a triple, right?
I don't get the boot. This doesn't taste like an 11%. I don't think so. You
scary.
think it does? In about 40 minutes, they're going to realize that we're drinking 11 and a half.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I drank one of these yesterday before I went to the ballet, which was awesome.
Wow.
And, yeah, I'm glad I only drank one because I was thinking about drinking two, and then as we got up to go there, I was like, no, this is perfect. This is exactly where I need to be.
Ballet. You're drinking IPAs and going to the ballet?
Yes, absolutely. I went to
what a cultured individual you
are.
Sleeping Beauty.
Maya, my partner, girlfriend, she got us tickets, so Malia, Maya, and her father all went. It was great. We stayed until the intermission. Sorry, it was awesome, but, it was awesome. It was so cool. The only thing I remember the most was, sorry for all the noise.
Oh, I got that. Oh, because the ballet.
That's exactly their feet. It's just there was music going and everything, but all I could zone in on were those feet, just pop, 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 and they're up like this the whole time.
Oh yeah, on their toes.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that was cool. And then we went to Bisteca, right there, across from the Victorian. It was great, awesome, very nice, kind of bougie. I didn't realize it was in a hotel. It was technically a hotel restaurant.
Really?
It's technically
a hotel restaurant.
Didn't know. Yeah, I didn't either until we were there. It actually makes sense, though, because it's actually a tiny little spot. There's the bar right here, and then there's a dozen tables, and that's it. But it was great. It was cool. Protein, if you're in the mood for protein, that's where to go, because that's literally the menu.
Protein.
Well, so we were there on a show night.
Yeah.
So I think the menu's different for those nights than it is on a regular night.
Oh, was it you come from that industry, already picked out?
A very chopped down version of the full menu. So
God, there's a word for it that I'm just
yeah, I know it too. I'm trying to think of it too.
But this is the chef's feature.
But the party menu, the menu, the things that when they know they're going to be
fixed menu.
And it was very busy. A fixed menu is pretty solid answer right there. But, it was busy when we got there, and we left at intermission, also mostly because we were all hungry. Excuse me. Sorry, Stacy.
Curated dining, or price fixed menu. Fixed menu.
It definitely wasn't a price fixed menu, I can tell you that.
Gosh, dang it. I know it's right there. It's Prix, P-R, F-I-X-E.
Prefix menu?
Or table what? There's a word there. Anyways, not important. But very neat experience though, all the way around.
It was great. Yeah. Oh, it was awesome. And it was really cool. It was Friday night. I was bartending.
Yeah.
Shout out Barrelhouse.
Barrelhouse, you haven't heard of that place too.
Never,
you guys
right?
carry Masthead there?
Maybe. All of the ballet performers were in the bar Friday night. And
well, at least they don't take up a lot of space.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Probably not big drinkers either, though.
No, they're really not.
Yeah.
So they all came in, and a lot of them I already knew, but they all came in and they were talking, and they all realized. We all just kind of found out that they were performers and that I was going to the ballet last night. So that was kind of cool.
Take this in the spirit in which it's intended. You've got a ballet build.
I've heard that. Yeah. Yep.
You look light on your toes.
I am actually. I do. I can stay on my toes for a minute, I think. I feel like I could.
Prove it.
Right now?
No. We don't have
we don't have enough camera space.
We could make it work. It'd be a lot of wrestling around The one thing, when you agreed to be on this week's episode, I said, prepare for a beer of the union.
Beer of the union.
So just tell me, because it's been a couple of months since you've been on a mothership episode, how the beer world is evolving, how we're coming out of dry January, all of these things.
We're very glad to be coming out of dry January, I can tell you that. It is definitely starting to pick up. We're kind of getting some grind together with Mondays. I think we're going to be doing Singo pretty soon.
What's Singo? I'm going to grab this first beer.
It's like bingo, but with song.
Oh, it's a gimmick. Okay.
Yeah. So, Greg's buddy Brian has been building a format so that way we could run it on the later part of Mondays, because Mondays are great until we hit that Mendoza line at 8 o'clock, and then it turns into a ghost town. So we're trying to get some kind of gimmick that can run either 7 to 9 or 8 to 10, and that'll carry us to the end. But yeah, it's, the beer world's been crazy. We're all dealing with the Ohio Delta 9 THC stuff.
Yeah, what's the update on that?
So March 19th, they're supposedly shutting it down, but it sounds like from the skinny that, Gus pulls from, that they're going to be another injunction, and it's just going to be...
Another 24-hour where... So it's going to be a hassle for you. Clear it all off the shelves, put it on...
And then it's going to be on another hold, and we'll be able to sell it again like normal. So, I mean, that's cool. It's going to be a pain for a minute, but as long as we're still able to sell it, because that's a huge chunk of our business right now. So.
Yeah. People, finding alternatives.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Which, I get it. I understand that. And even the NA stuff, which is why we have all the options. We even have an NA line now. So.
17?
17.
I love that line.
Yeah. We still have a THC line, too. It's 15, now 14 right now, though. So.
Oh, it flipped?
Yeah.
Oh, drama.
Just out of convenience on how all the lines worked out.
Yeah.
It just kind of felt like that. And we weren't even supposed to get this keg. We believe the hypothesis goes is that the keg was at another bar. They didn't think they were going to be able to sell it in time. Brought it back to the distributor, and the distributor said, "Hey, Barrel House." And we said, "Oh, yeah, we got you."
How quick do you go through a keg of the THC line?
We're almost gone this one already, and we got 7 days ago.
Okay, so that's expeditious. So
I'd say like a 10-day half barrel we ran through.
What was the number one seller on the Masthead anniversary party?
Oh, whatever was on line 7 was gone first. And I don't.
Exactly. So line 7 is the number one line in the store.
Oh, absolutely.
For you and I,
Facts.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like that's just, and then just business wise.
I would love to see the numbers, but I'm almost 100% confident that line 7 sells more than anything else in the bar.
I mean, it's my. I'm a small part of the business, but it's my whole, like. I've never been like, you know what, line 7's disappointing. Line 7 is typically your West Coast or your big heavy hitter IPA. Not ABV, but like a substantial.
Yeah. Main lunch. Mystic Mama. Yeah. Masthead IPA.
Masthead again. That's how you say that word? I'm just that. Okay, so I will say this. I because I was there the Friday before. They don't watch, so I can bring this up. The fact that I was there with Aaron and a coworker.
Yeah.
And then Aaron made me go pick up his wife, and I only missed her. I think it was like by 10 minutes because my coworker left, and then they still haven't. Karina's none the wiser that Aaron was there 10 minutes prior. Like
That's amazing.
You, Huggable Matt, everyone kept it quiet, and she has no clue.
That's amazing.
She got home that day because I dropped her off from the airport, and then I took her home. Aaron got home, and because of travel and having fun at Barrel House, she was already in bed at 8 o'clock, so he had to order something for dinner.
That's awesome.
So we're going to bring it up like a year from now, because she'd be so... But it was hilarious, because that was my second trip down there that day. But that's where I got a can of the Old Timey.
Yep.
And,
which is so good.
Really quite good. Very understated caramel. And then that Hazy Boy went down really quick. Those were the two.
Yep.
The two that I got.
Old Timey's actually...
It's online right now?
I'm almost positive it's still on tap, unless it popped Saturday or Sunday. Hold on.
That's a big boy.
Old Timey is still on tap at the Barrel House currently.
That's it.
12.9%.
And that's got to be
English style barley wine.
That's got to be Gimmick's jam because that is an English.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not American. It's not a strong ale.
Yeah, but it's an American
English
style English.
Oh, it's not true English.
I mean, it
really?
can't be a true English, could it? Like, it's,
I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's definitely, Gus would still call it a...
Oh, drama.
Yeah.
Drama. This is why we try to get Gimmick Gus on this
But he really enjoys that beer, and he thinks it's a really good English style barley wine.
Done in the American...
In the Americas.
In the Americas.
Yes.
All right. Beer number 1. So beer State of the Union. We can go back to it too. We're both getting thirsty. I think you're done. Am I?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm done too.
So appropriate glassware. Which one for yours? Which one for mine?
Let's do these because these look neat.
Yep. So these are my
the brewery. Ooh.
Yeah.
We have a really nice, Maya and I have a really nice burial one that's just like this. And literally Maya uses this glass every time she's in my house.
Oh, yeah, see, there's something for favorite glasses to be said. 3, 2, 1, let it fly.
Ooh.
Not as good as
That's kind of
Gimmick
soft.
was. Yeah. Shot it. All right. So these.
All right.
This is usually I introduce it. It's the Beaten Path. It's a 2017 mixed fermentation, 5.5% Saison style, brewed with rye malt.
Funky. Yeah.
2017. We have no clue.
It smells like it's got some mixed ferms going on in there.
So the mixed firm I thought would give it a little bit of legs. It's definitely mixed.
I like some rye malt stuff. Shout out to Jackie O's and their packaging too. That shit is awesome. Y'all won't be able to see this because of glare and all that stuff.
Oh,
Here. The pros got it. That is
there's focusing.
Awesome. Yes.
Pastels? Is that what you
Right? Yeah, pastel colors.
But that's psychedelic. Like
psychedelic look. Yeah.
Subtle.
Super cool. Shout out Jackie O's.
Have you been there? Athens, right?
I've never been.
Never been there
Never
either.
been to Athens. I'll probably get smacked for saying that. But.
I mean, I've been here 14 years. I've never been there. Rye, by the way, is my ingredient of like the last 6, 7. So, be it bourbon, beers, or whatever. Anything rye.
Anything rye. Shout out to Canals Reuben, because that is amazing. This is actually kind of subdued, and I could actually crush the hell out of this.
So, does the age on the front of the palate great, and then it tapers off?
Tapers really quick.
It nosedives.
Yeah.
Is that
because of the age?
It's gotta be, right?
It's gotta be, yeah. Well, and also like it may.
I don't think that's how they intended it.
We had the pop, and it seemed kind of soft.
Oh, that's why you're saying. I thought you were commenting on mine.
I mean, no. I'm just saying, like, did it seem? Maybe that's why it's missing some of that. Maybe some of that carbonation would have given it a little bit more.
You would expect a little more head on it, with that being that mix, and it's there. It's past
good.
prime. It's past prime.
It is good.
Jackie O's does. Can we spoil? He Better Matt also brought a Jackie O's. We had no clue on that.
Jackie O's times 2.
This is.
That's good.
You want to temp up your beer because it's that barley wine. Look at that footsteps. No beer style more waveringly dynamic than a Saison. From its humble beginnings in farmhouses throughout northern France and Belgium to its prolific resurgence in breweries across America, Saisons have always inspired and intrigued brewers and imbibers alike. Off Beaten Path 2, this is the second one, was inspired by the resurgence of heirloom grains being harvested, rye and heirloom grain. Riverbend Malt House, one of North Carolina, just did with their Wrens Abruzzi, fermented in stainless steel and bottled conditioned. So it's bottle conditioned with mixed Saison cultures.
I mean, maybe the bottle conditioned part has some subduedness to it.
Fresh lemon zest. I believe that. I believe all of that. It's just, with it bottle conditioning, a year is too short, but 9 years is too long. Oh yeah, because Jackie O's, Outshout to Jackie O's.
I know, right? Yeah, in the exact same spot. So this is a 2019.
And it's technically, we'll write it down. We'll get this beer done, but I know you want to temp it up. But again, just Jackie O's. So Here's the thing that I've been debating. I need to ask. There's so many questions because of, and then we got other things to talk about. I need your top 3 brewers in Ohio.
Okay.
And I need your top 3 brewers in Cincinnati.
Ooh, Ohio and Cincinnati. Okay, so in Ohio.
Yep.
Number 1, Masthead.
Okay, that's...
Number 2, Branch and Bone. 3, Yellow Springs.
Okay, so now goes... I'm glad you didn't say any Cincinnati, so this is not... So, Cincinnati.
Mad Tree.
Interesting. I would have never guessed that. Psychopathy, just a soft spot for you?
Yeah. Psychopathy. Brady, the brewmaster, one of the owners. I got to know him pretty well.
I love Shade.
Shade. That's a bring back one because they don't make that anymore. Bring back Shade. I actually have a Shade T-shirt. It was one of my favorite. It was like a light purple with the Shade logo on it.
Beautiful can, a white can.
Yeah.
Popped.
Yes.
And then that shade with that.
Yeah. Bring that beer back. That was a great one.
And it was salted too.
Also, fun fact, I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
Mad Tree is contract brewed Yellow Springs Boat Show.
So they brew
a large portion of Boat Show.
That is an interesting pit. Wow.
Which is why I also give them props because, they're reproducing that awesome recipe and making it that nobody's like, you're the 4th or 5th person that I've told this in the last month that was like, huh?
Yeah.
That was so. Also, fun fact: Yellow Springs used to contract brew to Taft's to do Boat Show for a while until they no longer exist anymore.
I didn't realize that. So Taft to me was always I don't want to speak ill of the dead. Underwhelming, all of it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Gavel Bang or something like that. Great space.
Yeah.
I loved walking up in that old courthouse and the history and everything there, but everything was just like, this is it's an all right beer.
Yeah. I feel like they may, and again, this is just hypotheses. Maybe they knew somebody from Yellow Springs.
Yeah.
And they got that contract and they just were able to make it. And so still, like a lot of people that I've talked to didn't realize that Boat Show was made by even anyone else other than Boat Show.
Interesting. I didn't realize. And the contract's so close, too.
Think about it, though. You've been to Boat Show, or Yellow Springs, right?
Yeah, just one time. Yeah.
Just a tiny little operation, tiny little spot. And they, think about how much Boat Shows sold.
Yeah.
You go to, if you go to most, corporate-y restaurants, you go for an IPA, and it's either Boat Show, Mystic Mama.
Truth.
And
you're happy if you have those.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Now, if you want diversity in your meal experience or whatever, then you're a little bit sad. But if you're just going there and you just need 1 point, you're getting spoiled by 3 of those beers. All 3 of them are, can set the tempo for a menu.
But also shame on you if you're going to a place like that only has that anyways, and you're like, oh, you don't have 3 IPAs for me to choose from, come on, you're going to Olive Garden. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're getting a Stella Artois.
Yeah.
And you're going to crave it. So Cincinnati brewer, so Mad Tree.
Okay, so Mad Tree, Rheingeist.
Oh, man. I'm...
Street side.
I was going to say, you DJ there. For the longest time, because I just messaged you about the John Lemon beers. That's
John Lemon's great.
That
general.
cherry one is.
Yeah.
I want sour IPAs. That's my home run beer.
I think they've done a raspberry version of John
I know they have done blueberry, raspberry.
Yes. Yeah.
I got to get more of it. I've tried.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
I'm actually DJing there twice this year. They actually have me doing so far Speak of the Devil, which will be another daytime thing during a Saturday.
See, that's the best time.
Yeah. And then
I've never been to Streetside.
They have me doing their 10-year anniversary on a Friday night. Yeah, so that's pretty rad.
Oh, yeah, because it is 2016, because I just did the website review for them.
So the owners are huge yacht rock junkies, so they want me to just play nothing but yacht rock all night long. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do that with my eyes closed. So
the thing with Cincinnati, to just Rheingeist for me, UA. I love Urban Artifact, and then now Street Side because but then you're leaving out Third Eye. Third Eye is right there.
Yeah, I mean, so you're also leaving out Noctera, and I've been in Noctera. That's a cool spot. That's a really cool spot.
You're leaving out Hootapool.
Yeah, Hootapool.
But
But there's a lot of good stuff out of Cincinnati. It was Listerman.
Yeah.
But
R.I.P. Nutcase.
You know.
That was another place that was okay.
I mean, they were pretty great until the last 5 years of their business.
They were early into it too. They were one of the for that hop resurgence that took Cincinnati. They were one of the first ones there.
Yeah. Well, they had some really good brewmasters, and then one left and went to Street Side, and then he went and started his own spot, and then one left, and I don't remember where they went. But yeah,
so. Here's a back to Masthead question. I'm all over because this is our time to catch up. Vanilla Sunkiller. Mm-hmm. What was your beer of the calendar? Oh, is it that? Do you need the list?
No, I don't need the list. I don't need the list. But the Vanilla Sunkiller was awesome.
I told Gus this story. I should have ended up with a Sunkiller can. So when I went to drink that, I was in Wisconsin. And I was drinking with people that don't like them.
Yeah.
But know that I'm a fan or whatever. And she even said before, she goes, Matt, we could just drink off yours. And I go, no, we can't do that. And it was Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I really do. And between her, Team Smoke Show, Kate, and his name evades me, her better half, they took like 2 ounces out of that can. So I drank all of mine, and then I was like, well, shit, this can's open. So then I had to drink that one, too. Merry Christmas Eve, because then I have to go do family stuff. Like, I took a good nap that day.
I
bet. I could have had that Vanilla Sunkiller. And then knowing the story about how Gus basically said, to Master,
he worked.
Hey, we'll give you 12.
Yeah.
I need 24.
Yeah. He worked to get that. Yeah. And, shout out to Masthead to still be able to knock it out for us. Mm-hmm. So we actually just did their satellite birthday for their 9-year.
Yeah.
Great success. Huge banger.
Great success.
Dave and Gus are talking about for the 10-year, which is next year, do an entire tap list of Masthead. So that'll be pretty rad.
Wow. Yeah. So geez, that at least 17 lines because maybe keep the THC line, maybe keep the.
Well, so
does Masthead do an NA? Could throw an N.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that.
There's something you don't know the answer to? Ugh, disappointing. Well, that's it for this episode.
Yeah, we're over. Sorry, guys.
Let's go with scores on this beer, unless you need a couple more minutes.
No, I'm ready. No.
You're the visitor.
We're out of 5.
So you have to go first.
So I'm going to say 3 out of 5. It's honestly I was shocked at how subdued it was.
Yeah.
But it's delicious. I feel like I wanted it to kick me in the ass more, but I would not have drank as much as I'm going to drink right now if it did taste that way.
I think we're being penalized by my inability to cycle through my cellar. I don't think that this Butte is in its prime.
I agree with that too, which is why I probably think I'm expecting more of that.
So if I would say that this beer was like a lady, this beer is like a Helen Mirren. Still a delight.
Yes.
Still a vision.
Ooh, here's a good segue. All right, keep going.
But I can't wait for this. But the more days behind it than in front of it. Off the top rope, 3.25.
All right, cool. Favorite Barbra Streisand movie.
It's the one that they've recreated 3 times now.
Star is Born.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I don't know very many.
I looked him up because.
Oh, you did
when he went to potty break, I went and looked. So Hella Dolly would be another one that I remember because of my mom. Because of my mom.
They're all musicals though. I notoriously don't like musicals.
Yes, same. Yeah. But there's also that Star Trek, the Star Trek, the soundtrack for A Star Is Born is probably the most played Barbra Streisand record that I have. I've actually played it in
like vinyl.
Yeah, I've played it in multiple DJ sets.
You spin,
the song "Guilty."
Will you spin that at Barrel House?
Oh yeah, I've done it at Barrel House.
Wow,
that song.
This I learned.
Yeah,
this is why I have to come out and drink a little bit more past like.
Barbra Streisand, Barry Manilow, either one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like so for like your yacht rock set, that would be like a yacht rock set. This is.
That's delightful.
A true revelation.
I am in a true old man style.
No, that's great. That I have lots of things to talk about. It's the first time on the podcast that we're here, though. Somebody closed the door.
I've done it before.
That's right. You're the first individual to ever do it and continue to do it. I will say that as we go into the second segment, the second beer, this gives me an opportunity to actually write this one down. Spirit Beast is. We've got a bunch of fun things planned for this year. I've got to talk to JT before I announce one of them. That would be the first Monday in March that we might have something a little bit more multimedia. But as I'm about to pitch Better Matt, and he's hearing from over there, we're going to have another, hopefully a couple episodes that emanate from the Barrel House. One, obviously, to kick off the calendar season, but we've got a couple of events that we want to do with our favorites, Gimmick Gus and Better Matt. But with this beer, and like in the last weeks, I was talking about how 450 has kind of jumped the shark on some of their beers, and I think they're getting away from when they used to have like 3 ingredients and like a thickener, like a marshmallow, a lactose or whatever. Now they're running out of. They're trying to only beat themselves, and this is where I wanted to have Gimmick Gus, because Gimmick Gus said that he thinks 450 has been surpassed at their own game by a Drecker is moved up. He even brought up Mortalis, but the thing from him as a business owner is 450 is still sticking to that pretty high price point, and it's in a hops challenged environment when less people are drinking. There's also less people out there that are spending and are comfortable spending that $9 to $11 for a already packaged can in a 4-pack. So it's nice that businesses let you spin these 4 or 5, build your own 6-packs off, but it's being hurt on driving it. So I bought a bunch of 450 on Friday, and none of them were in the 30s. They were all 24 to 28.
So I feel like that's where we're at with them now too, as well. Yeah.
So, but 2 years ago,
cheaper.
2 years ago, it was $40. It was $38, $39 for a 4-pack.
I agree. It's definitely getting cheaper.
So, and like JT brings up, they're putting fresh. It's not extract or anything like that. They're going through thousands of pounds of fruit to make these beers. Yep. So we understand the cost, but sometimes that doesn't always translate to the consumer. And you see it from that point. I think
450 North is still getting dinged for all the legality nonsense that they got into when they were selling us 7% beers and they were only 3%.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where a lot of that, even maybe, and again,
this is not a story I'm not familiar with
anybody, but like maybe even Gus, like maybe that's where some of that energy comes from, because it really put a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths.
450 sour. For the longest time, all of their beers that I knew were like 5.2 to 5.5 in that Smoothie XL series.
Like, early on, we'll say the first, I don't even know how long they've been around, the first 2 to 3 years, they were putting out 7, 8, 9% beers, and they were 2, 3, 4% beers. Or they were putting out a 5% beer, and it was 1, 2% beers. And
so like people are putting like a hydrometer in them or whatever and being like, there's no...
They got found out somewhere for them. And,
wow.
The hammer came down and all the corporate people came in and was like, hey, what the fuck? And so they have to go through, which I'm sure a lot more places got more systematically.
Yeah, if they will do it to this guy.
Yeah. So to make sure that they... But yeah, 450 North really went through a whole ringer. And I feel like they're still getting kind of dinged on some of that here and there.
Just that inertia from the, dishonest business practice.
Yeah. But I mean, their beers are great. I mean, and again, I don't drink a lot of sours. I can't. My belly won't allow it.
Yeah.
But Their beers are always great. They're always fluffy and delicious and candy-like.
Got a sensitive tum-tum.
Yes. Definitely sensitive.
Tum-tum.
Definitely.
So Richard, wearing a Richard sweatshirt, by the way.
Richard! So we're going to go 2019 here, guys.
2019.
And I'm going to see if I can read all this. I think I got it. A blend stout barley wine. Okay, no, I don't.
I can read it if you. Oh, you're that guy at the restaurant.
Brewed with honey, walnuts, aged in bourbon and brandy barrels. Yes, I am that guy at the restaurant.
Are you a brandy guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very rare. Being from Wisconsin, Wisconsin drinks 90% of the brandy that's made in the world.
Yeah.
Just because brandy old fashions. Bourbon old fashions don't exist in Wisconsin.
Right.
You got to ask for them. If it's an old fashioned on the menu, it's going to be a brandy. It's interesting, but you've been in that community so long. People are like, "What's brandy?" Or like,
I like brandy because I feel like it makes a drink easier to put down. Mm-hmm. You know, like, and I feel like that kind of, even like, not even brandy. What's another one that's like
it's not
Chambord or you know, like some of those kind of things, like where it just doesn't even add a whole lot of alcohol to it. Drambuie, yeah. There's another one, but it just like makes the drink like so. Like I went to besides the time that you and I went to Century lately.
Yeah.
Maya and I went, and I went there for an old fashioned, and I just wanted a smooth, balanced. And I got hit with liquor.
Yeah.
Like nothing but liquor. And
it's the opposite of rye.
Right.
Like, rye, it lets you know it's there. It's like, you know, it's that house guest that, you know, just persists a little bit longer. Brandy's the old house cat.
Yes.
It just exists.
3, 2, 1. Weak also. Boom.
You can have the delirium.
Ooh.
Give me my emblazoned H. That's great audio. Look at that.
There's your ASMR.
You could do an ASMR channel. There's people out there. You fulfill a lot of people's, like, that mysterious guy with the glorious dreadlocks. Oh, that nose is just... There's something so satisfying about drinking with something like this, too. That's a weighty... like
that smell is good.
That's going to warm. Like,
yeah. Oh,
we got snow flurries behind us.
Snow behind us. A little wet.
So the biggest question, oh my goodness. I'm glad we did it in this order.
Wow.
This would have wrecked that.
Oh, wow. That's so great.
That walnut, that earthiness that comes through.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You would have never guessed. Spirit Beast.
2019 Jackie O's Spirit Beast.
Time 12%.
It's in a collaboration with Local Cantina. I was just seeing too on the
Local Cantina.
Keep going. I know. So Local Cantina is a
Gallows. Gallows isn't that old.
We'll say it's
Gallows
the
tap room.
It's the El Toro of. I think they're from Columbus. I think that's Local Cantina, but it's like a taco joint. That you
really?
Have you been to El Toro?
Yeah.
Which is like the most commercial taco joint in Dayton,
There's so many of them, and it's all like the same family.
Yeah,
it's brothers.
It is. It's the same business. It's the same business. Yeah. So, but it's like that's like the most mainstream taco joint in Dayton, Ohio.
Do you have time for a quick El Toro story?
I love it. Let's go.
Again,
I love El Toro. There's a lot of mixed feelings.
Day drinking. It's okay. Here's the thing with Mexican food. It's the same 5 ingredients, just in different proportions. Like done. Like. Refried beans are a food group for me. I love them. Went to El Toro with Karina, who you know, and a couple of other people. But Karina is involved and persists throughout my life in this. 11 o'clock, what do I order? What's a healthy alcohol drink that you can have at 11 o'clock? And people just make sense. I ordered a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
So it came out. It came out in the small plastic cups, like the translucent ones, like you all have seen them, maybe 8-ounce cups.
Yeah.
It was pink. So it was all vodka and just like a little bit of Clamato and ice.
It's like a Cosmo.
It was like a Cosmo, and Karina goes, and she's just shaking her head, and she goes, "You ordered a Bloody Mary from a Mexican restaurant
at 11 o'clock."
I'm not one to waste alcohol. I couldn't power through that drink.
Yeah.
I just, you know what? lesson learned, and that will still come up. That was 10 years ago. That story will still come up to this
amazing.
day. I ordered a Bloody Mary at a Mexican restaurant at like 11:30 on a Tuesday.
Yeah. If I'm thinking Taco Bell, but a step up.
Yep.
El Toro. You know, at least when I go to El Toro, I'm going to be so full of the chips and salsa, at least. It doesn't matter.
So if I'm power ranking my Mexican restaurants in, not like Sueño or anything like that. Like, I'm going to go Taqueria Mixteca.
Okay.
Tres Hermanos.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Elsa's.
Ooh, Elsa's is
Elsa would be number one, but they lost their tequila.
Yeah.
So it used to be 60%. Now they're down because Bad Ones.
Their Bad Ones are not what they used to be.
They were they limited. Now it's unlimited Bad Ones. Where I've seen people get cut off at 3, and they needed to be cut off.
Yeah. So I would agree. I would definitely say Elsa's, Mixteca, but also Victor's Taco Shop. That would be my third instead.
Burritos are the finest form of food. I almost would take a burrito, almost like a great burrito over a great sandwich. And it's tough. Yeah. It's tough for me to say that because I live on tortillas. This is fantastic.
This is delicious.
I'm glad this is a conversation beer. So I've talked about it with Gus. I've brought it up with you. I think the 4 of us, JT, Gimmick, you, and I, we need to do a power hour.
Yeah.
Or a Century Club. Are you familiar with either of those?
Both, yes.
Okay. I think we do it as one of the kickoff episodes, whether or not it's the Summer Sixer and we just sit there and we just have, because the conversation's less about the beer that we're drinking.
Yeah.
Everyone could bring their own beer because there's a science to what you drink. I would love to see you try to do 7.5 mastheads, any masthead.
Oh, I actually have them all in my head right now. I could do all masthead. I could give it to you right now.
At that ABV, does masthead make anything under 5? Or 5.5?
No.
The key. Well,
you're right. No,
we need. I'm just.
Well, maybe
you're a professional.
So they do have Albaccio.
Yeah.
And they have that 1842 Pilsner something. That
Pils that's a lighter Pils.
Those are both pretty low. Those could be it.
So I think that we pick a day, hopefully like a Sunday or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because Mondays are tough, especially with the business open, I don't want to set you up but.
I was excited that we did today because Mondays are technically a non-drinking day for me. So I will go on the podcast on a Monday and do it and drink, but I tried to stick to those Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, no drinking.
Not like a power hour though, obviously.
Right. Yeah.
But we need to do it, I think, and I alluded to the Summer Sixer. So we've gone back and forth, JT and I and Gus and Better Matt about what we're going to do as like a summer event. And I think 12 is too much.
I think a 6, though.
I think a Summer Sixer that you guys can build.
Yeah.
And we do it as like opposite of the calendar. The calendar will always be 24 for here, now, and forever. We're not going to ever back down to 12.
Nope.
But with a Sixer, and then just, again, you guys are the artists. This is just the canvas. Go for it. He hated. I wish he would do like a follow-up episode because he did 24 episodes. He thought that he put too much. I say it in a loving way. Euro trash in there.
Yeah.
I loved it.
No, I loved it.
I loved it.
Your videos are great. You're being too
beer
hard on yourself. There might be some bias.
Ask me a bunch of questions.
But I truly think that this is probably this is the best advent calendar to date that the Barrel House has done.
Mm-hmm. That bar is high for year 6.
Yeah, right.
And I know he's already starting to accumulate.
Oh no, we've already talked about it at least 2 or 3 times already. Last year was great. I apologize for having to dip out a little bit towards the end of the year. I think my videos kind of came off a little short towards the end.
We lost 4,000 views because you didn't.
I apologize.
At a valuation of one.
I was trying to make a video where
you owe me $4.
Maya and I drank like the last 12. Because full disclosure, I found out my mother was going through some cancer stuff, and it caused a little chaos towards the end of the year there. But she's on the up and up, and she's at home and feeling way better. And as of right now, no cancer. So that's kind of where I fell off short there towards the end of the year there.
She's at home drawing pictures of Mountain Toms.
Yes, yeah.
With him on top. I'm going to get DCMA'd, so I don't want to do that. But everyone is glad that, she's back home and, is still with us and on the right side of the dirt. And the videos, though, now that you've seen, it's daunting to drink. And you're like, it's just one beer. But, once you're recording...
it was a lot more than I thought.
And you have to be on?
It was a lot more than I thought. It was a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It
was
fun,
cool.
Though, right? Yeah.
It was fun. I loved every moment. I'm going to do a way more diligent job. That was the first year that I've done it, and the first year with the videos. I feel like my this upcoming year will be way better when it comes to videos than it was, because it is. Shout out to y'all, because that's a lot of fucking work y'all put into this.
JT gives other people access, so they just upload it. For me, because there's shorter videos, like with you and Kate, where I just bring them into mine.
Well, you did, and then that was awesome.
Then it makes it great because it gives me something to talk about.
Yeah.
But to keep them short, the mothership episodes will always be a little bit longer, but we get much better attention when the videos are 8 to 12, snappy like that.
Yeah.
And Gus is just a tour de force, but his videos just do numbers. And he's editing. Hours and hours of editing that he put into his stuff. Me, I'm raw dogging the whole thing.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep. Bop. See ya.
The first 3 or 4 days to get the files and everything going.
That's me too. I record it. And that's the thing. I'll record.
Oh yeah, they're getting it to me. Hey, I've sent it to you 15 times.
I'll record though. The only thing that's probably I'll record a whole video, hate it, and delete it, and just record again instead of doing the whole editing and stuff that Gus does. Which who knows which one of those is easier, really? But whatever.
I have an idea for this beer. You know what would make this beer better? Cinnamon.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know why, but I want a little bit of cinnamon. If I had a Fireball right now, not the liquor, but the actual candy, I would pound that with some cinnamon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
Speaking of candy, how many shots of Malort candies have you had? Infusions.
Speaking of gimmicks, that nickname, by the way, it's one of my better nicknames the last 5 years. 4.
Oh, nice.
I haven't known anyone to buy one for. I've bought, and then I've bought other people. Because that's the type of person I am.
Yep.
I would really want the Lemonhead one. I was wondering how the Crybaby was going to work because that gum.
So the Crybaby, it's not tart. It's bubble gum. It's a bubble gum shot.
So here's what I would say with the Crybaby. Do we need to crack the Crybabies open and pull the bubble gum out? So
that's what we're learning. That's what we need to a couple of these ones. So the banana runs.
Yep.
The yellow coating comes off of it, and then there's still the sugar all that just sits there. So we need to let them do it for a day or two. Yeah. Pull them out, crunch up all the sugar, and put it back in there.
Yeah.
So it lingers more of sugar on the Malort, because at the end of the day, Malort always finds its way. It always comes through. It's always Malort, and it's always
The pineapple jalapeno one was a revelation.
Yeah.
What was the other one at the same? I didn't have the hop one.
At the same time.
It would have been 2 weeks ago when I was there. I had a couple of shots that day.
We had the pineapple. Oh, there was the hopped one, the Citra Dry hop.
That's the one I didn't have.
Okay.
There was the other gimmicked one though.
There was the root beer.
Yeah, the root beer.
Yeah.
Okay, root beer, great. My coworker had the last pineapple jalapeno, and said that was his favorite, but the root beer was a close second. But he's had a couple of them too because
the strawberry one was really great. Like those little strawberry candies.
Yeah, they come in the strawberry.
Yeah, that your grandma gave you back in the day.
I heard the peach ring was a banger. No,
I didn't like the peach ring. So like the problem with the gummies is they don't like
incorporate,
get into it as much, which is why the hard candies are the way to go. Because not only do we,
that's why you need to do Jolly Ranchers. I know I'm just like
that's. We have to do Jolly Ranchers.
Just do the series of Jolly Ranchers. They're all there. Like
here's
the sour
cool
apple
thing.
Jolly
so
Rancher.
Like our infuser takes 2 bottles of Malort.
Yeah.
And then we
2 bottles fit in that one?
Yeah. So
I didn't realize
so
that.
like with the candies, and this makes sense once we all talk about it, but like we yield 2.5 bottles almost when we do this. So we're growing, instead of 2 bottles of liquor that we would just sell as 2 bottles of liquor, we're selling 2.5 bottles of liquor, and we added candy to it.
How long is one bottle of Malort lasting?
So we haven't found out the actual shelf life because nothing's lasted longer than 12 days.
I'm saying from the customer perspective, how quickly are they moving?
Real quick.
I didn't get the sourdough.
The longest one was the sauerkraut one, and that was like 12, 14 days. And it's still, like, I was shocked that we sold it in that amount of time.
Gosh.
But, like, other than that...
That's just a morbid curiosity on that one.
So, like, over the weekend, we had 6 up at the time.
6 bottles. Yeah.
Well, 6 different variants. We had the cherry cordial. We had...
So that's, chocolate stuffed or cherry stuffed
Esther
chocolate.
Price.
Yeah.
Esther Price.
Bougie.
Cherry.
That's right.
Yeah.
The word was used,
yes,
bougie.
Bougie. The strawberry meemaw, the root beer, the citra dry hopped.
That one's been a stay on because it came out for Brew Week, right? That's why you did that one?
Yeah, that one's taken forever to get rid of. It honestly just tastes like Malort.
It doesn't have
hops.
that shock factor that the
there's
other
nothing
things
really to it. Yeah, I think that's it, really. Yeah.
But it's now, are people just doing it as shots, or are they doing it as handshakes?
Shots, not handshots. We haven't done a handshake in a minute.
So
I haven't personally.
I did handshakes, but that's the only way I've ever taken them is a handshake. I always thought it was. Yeah. I didn't realize that.
That's how we started selling it. Was the handshake?
The handshake.
Yeah, but then it turned into just Malort shots, and then it turned into infusions, and now we're going for the most Malort in Ohio.
Are buckets still moving?
Yeah.
Because like with Christian, Christian would always tell me like, hey, we're on our bucket. Where's your bucket?
Yeah. So it doesn't move crazily, but Friday night I had like 4 of them going at one time.
Again, it's just the best. That's the deal in the bar.
It is really the deal in the bar, really. Yeah. Like that was a lot. That's what the food truck would normally do. Like Brian, he would get.
Oh, they'd get a bucket and pull it out there.
Yeah. Well, they'd leave it in the bar in the cooler, and they would cook for a while, and then they'd come in and get a shot and grab one of their other hams.
Does that location in the back work for them better than in the front? Because in the front they were kind of obfuscating like the entrance.
In the back, it's worked out great.
Yeah.
So hopefully
they don't get ticketed.
We're hoping in the second week of January. So they won't get ticketed because it's technically on our property.
I know.
But
the second week in March.
Second week in March.
Yeah.
Is when we're hoping that Brian and the Dayton Food.
It'll be consistently warmer, so they're not just fighting. Yeah. Because this weather's been crazy.
The plan is this year for that truck to figure out a way to be able to operate successfully in the winter and fall months.
Yeah.
So that way we can have a year-round food truck going forward.
They could keep that. They just the same way we do it, layers. They just layer on the outside just to keep that wind off of it because the wind hits that metal and it just chills everything.
Yeah.
But you put a windbreak on it. You don't want to put hay bales because but there's other urban ways to do it.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
That I've helped other people with back in Wisconsin, but
so hopefully that'll be an easy fix and we'll be able to knock that out this year because that would be a game changer for the winter for us.
The pretzels are good. I always just go after the pretzels when I'm there. I gotta have something munching when I'm drinking beer.
Yep.
This is the longest I go without. Okay, so Power Hour Century Club, you guys are in. I think I've seen, so a power hour 7.25 beers to 7.5, depending on how you pour. A Century Club is like 11.
Yeah.
So that's a shot of beer, and we've done it. Episode 100, we did it right at this table, and it was just, and I had a playlist. So
wow.
When we do it at the Barrel House, I don't know if there's a way that you can do it and still be, because we need you, if you could DJ.
Oh yeah.
But minute long, so on the sound break, that way we're not clock watching.
Oh yeah.
But like could you DJ but still be present at the table, or are you gonna have to go flip discs?
We would have to move the table to where the recording or the DJ booth is.
Yeah.
But yeah, from there.
Is it an easier way to do it digitally though, instead of? Because
absolutely.
Then
yeah.
I would charge you with that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do vinyl, because you're going to be.
We could do digital.
You're working the whole time.
Yeah.
I need you present.
Digitally,
you're the talent.
Yeah. Digitally is the way that we should do it.
Digital.
Yeah.
Because I put together a playlist. There was a bunch of 90s bangers.
Yeah. So we would definitely put it together and just do it. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Digital playlist.
Yeah.
We need to figure out though if
that's
we're going to do a power hour or Century Bar.
That's how I got my DJ
Century Club
gig, was because I'm always playing shit on Spotify at the bar, and then Gus finally was like, "I'm gonna teach you how to DJ." I'm like, "All right, okay, cool."
What time do you guys open up? I think we should do it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
What time do you guys?
Open at 1 on Sundays.
Oh, brilliant! So we can do it at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep. We just got to get Gus on board. I'll speak
Gus
for
is
Jay.
on board, right? I'll speak for Gus.
We just got to find a Sunday that the busiest man in Dayton.
Yeah, the busiest man in Dayton. We need you for a Sunday. Please and thank you.
At an 11.
11 o'clock.
And we'll do it to kick off the Summer Sixer. We'll talk about the calendar build. Afterwards, if Gus would extend us the courtesy, we could pick out 2 kegs from downstairs.
Bam.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Thanks, Gus.
Thank you, Gus. Will we beat? I want to put a bet on this one. A dinner. I will give you the choice.
Okay.
Will we beat 24 calendars this year? You think so?
Yes, we do.
This is an odd thing for me to bet against.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so I will take the under. All right. Terms of the bet. I think you and I need to go break bread sometime. I will pick up the tab.
All right. Deal.
So this is a long
Deal.
play bet. I've got to write this down. Deal.
You see it here.
And if we sell, so you get 25 and up, and I get 25.
Yeah.
24 and under.
Yeah.
If I win, what I want from you is I want I want a 4-pack of Slay all day.
Oh, deal.
Because it's going to be that time of year.
Yeah, it will be.
It's going to be that time.
It will be. And I'll have a case at least, so yes. All right.
I want a case, a personal 4-pack from your case, though, too. I need you to feel the pain.
Deal.
All right. Excellent. We're going to write that down.
Cool.
Thoughts on this beer? You brought it, so I'm the visitor on this beer,
Yes.
so I'm going to go first. This beer is delightful. The age has not ruined this beer. I feel like this beer would be good as it is right now. I don't see what time would hurt this beer. The only reason off the top rope, I'm giving it a 4.5. I'm trying to build something immediately on what I would do to this beer just to take it to that next level. Most of the time, I'm in the moment and I'm drinking it. I just feel like a little bit of cinnamon or something like that.
Some kind of spice, I would agree.
Like something, like it's very...
But is that because it's subdued now because of the age?
It's very earthy and groundy. I don't know.
It is very earthy.
Did those flavor... Because the adjuncts are all earthy, like...
But a little bit of cinnamon flavor.
Yeah, I'm not saying like vanilla or something, like cinnamon or like not cardamom, but like some allspice or something like that, just to like...
Just
a pop
of... A little bit more.
But, God, it is a golden brew. Like
4
or
5 out of 5 is where you're at.
4 or 5.
I'm gonna go 4.
I would like more of this to be in my.
This.
Do they brew it still? I'm not familiar with that.
I don't know the answer to that, and
look at that artwork.
I had 2 different thoughts on what I was gonna bring today. It was this one, or an Omnipolo beer that I was gonna bring, and Maya told me to pick this one.
Ooh, Outshout to Maya.
She liked the packaging, the logo and everything. So, but I didn't realize the date until today, which you had the older one, but still.
Oh, yeah.
2017, 2019.
If you've had this year's Utopias, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have to get that out. Then you would lose Sunday. But I've got some beers in the cellar that are from the zeros or the aughts. But I'm not saying they're good.
Yeah.
I have a bottle of Infinium.
Damn.
From 2009. Again, it's probably not good. But I'm just saving. That's a corked beer, so I'm trying to keep it on the side.
That needs to be a barrel house. A
Could
barrel house beer.
bring it down to the barrel. Well,
Yeah.
that's like for your guys' anniversary when they brought the 2009.
Yeah.
I wish.
We have
But the 19 was better than the 9.
Yeah.
It was the 4.
Yeah.
Me, you,
Yep.
Gus, and
Yeah.
Aaron drank that. And
We
we're like,
have
the
a-
9 is unequivocally
We have
better.
a 10-year-old
19.
Cantillon bottle at the bar right now.
Do you have 24 of them? Right? Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
So it was given to us by Darren, the
Yeah.
former brewmaster of Fifth Street Brew Pub.
Oh, the OG.
The OG.
The OG.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And now he's doing stained glass.
Yeah.
He left to do stained glass. Oh, man. So we've got our calendar build. We've got our summer sixer. I'm gonna put that order in. When do you think is a better, June, July? What's the better month for the summer sixer?
I think early July, late June.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The only problem with early July is the 4th, because so many humans travel. So maybe the end of June. Because my first thought was early July until I just realized July 4th.
Yeah, I'll be traveling. So yeah, mid to end of June, because if I'm taking a couple of them back, I mean, it's just one of those, like, we can make it available. We got to come to the masses because most people are prepared for the calendar builds. Those orders come in now. Gus holding our feet to the fire and being like, hey, the drop dead date needs to be in September. We're going to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Because I want to avoid 6 people that last week trying to call and, No, it's not.
Yeah.
Gonna, yeah, that's what you're getting out of some of those taps because it's ordered bespoke.
Yep.
Fleeting thoughts, Better Matt. Last thoughts, remaining thoughts. Thank you for coming, 370.
Thank you for having me on 370. I was glad we were able to work it out. I know we talked about last week working out, and then originally we had talked about tomorrow, but I had to cancel. And
This is better. I know JT wants to start doing we might shift.
Sundays is great because, like, literally, I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna go home and knock out a dozen home activities.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling loosey goosey and ready to
bench pressing. He puts up 250, 18,
at least
18 times, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that. This has been an aggressive Sunday in all the right ways. We learned something about boat. I got to come up with an episode.
I like the beer of the union. I want a beer in the union with Gus here.
That's the thing because I've been getting hit over the face with how younger people aren't drinking. Can you speak to that what's the average?
That's a fact.
Like
That's a fact.
Is Maya the youngest person that goes to Barrel House?
No. So, fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to the ballet on Saturday.
Yeah.
And on Friday night I ran the bar, like I always do.
Yeah.
And we had all of the ballet performers at the Barrel House.
Yeah.
And those cats are younger than Maya. And, so...
But that's almost an asterisk. Like...
It is almost an asterisk. I think
Ben is the youngest. I mean, he just had his birthday, so he turned 26, right?
Yeah, exactly. Ben Bentley is definitely the youngest that regularly hangs out in the Barrel House.
Yeah.
Though, so, like, I will say, so, like, the Barrel House is predominantly, I'm 44.
Yep.
My age in that bubble, 35 to 45, we'll say.
Yeah.
But in the last 2 years, like, humans are catching on to who we are. I don't know if that's from, like,
in the
growth,
space and yeah.
that, like, they've moved from the early 20s to, like, graduating into other things, or Is it the fact that we've upped our NA game, we've upped our THC game?
It's so that's the age too where it's quantity. Like, oh, I can get 30 beers for $8 versus quality. Like, when I have 12 of those beers, I feel like shit in the morning. Or quality, I can get 3 beers for the same price, but I feel better.
But I'm okay in the morning.
Yeah. Like I'm still functioning,
Yes.
but I'm still
Yes.
having the experience that is presented by drinking those types of things. It's interesting because granted, because of the space that I work in or whatever, I've been beaten over the head with that stat, like on just how like the beer. I feel bad because there's going to be breweries where we've talked about Taft and we've talked about a couple of others that are no longer with us. The guy that I always think of up north, he was the sole brewmaster. He had the 2 locations. I just talked about it in the last couple of weeks. They started up a GoFundMe and everyone's like, we can't.
He
was a chemist.
Not Dankhouse.
No.
Black cans always.
Yeah.
Arche.
Yeah, Arche. Thank you.
Arche.
Got it. Arche, and they're like, even in the GoFundMe, they're like, we can raise this. We're only extending his demise because he had 2 locations and he wouldn't close the 1 location. And there's a lot more to it.
He blew up on the 2 so fast.
Yeah.
And like,
we already lost, a Cabinet of Curiosities too, like Nipcock. Like, it's just.
I feel like that's like that same energy. It's like grow. Because that's what they tell you to do, and
we started the podcast right when Nipcock, like batch 26, batch 20, when the names were. That was like in our first like 14, 15 episodes.
Kind of their heyday, really.
And it was amazing, and then just everything, and there's a lot of other shit like.
Well, then that was about the time that Nowhere in Particular became Somewhere in Particular, and Nowhere in Particular, and like. It was just so many different entities, but it was supposed to be the same.
It wasn't Gypsy.
It wasn't anymore. So
it's evolving.
Yeah.
Alcohol is going to survive. It's just how it evolves.
It's just how it evolves. Yeah. I mean, look at Miami's Bird. Lucky Star, Star City. Star City's gone. It's now Peerless Mill Brewing.
That one I didn't even hear.
Yeah. So that just happened and changed, which... To me personally, that's a no-brainer. That was the old Peerless Mill. It is always the old Peerless Mill.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're going to be a brewery, use the space as what it was.
3 weeks ago, we did Rivertown.
Yeah, which one? Rivertown with the E or Rivertown without the E?
So Rivertown before the divorce, because they had both locations. So we did Death. It was a Russian Imperial Stout with holy, ghost peppers.
Yeah.
And it was delightful. I remember going to Rivertown South because the husband set up the brewery and the wife had the restaurant.
Yeah.
And the divorce, and then they couldn't, so dissolved everything.
All of it.
They made solid beer, solid plus beers, and it's just like, we're just done now.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like that was the last Rivertown I think I had in my cellar too.
That's like we won't probably hear any again until the end of 2026, because at the end of the years when they usually re-sign their contracts with their brewers and stuff, and that's why we always see so many breweries leave at the end of each year.
And that's where, like, Huggable, Matt, he brings in so much because he has that West Coast Portland scene. He knew everyone from Rogue, and he was he just brings up his phone and all these beautiful pictures that he does, and he's and we've got a great beer scene here. We are not Oregon. It's
not at all.
Ohio, I would argue, is in the top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
But Oregon, if they're not in your top 3, you gotta oof. Especially west of the Mississippi.
They're the one that started the vibe that everybody else is trying to be.
Especially when it comes to IPAs, which is the core business of this podcast and a lot of businesses in the area. But a lot of factors. One thing will persist though, and that's the Brew Crew podcast.
Damn straight.
That's it for episode 370. Better Matt, do you have last words?
Thank you for having me, as always. I look forward to being back again soon.
I can't wait to see what your Power Hour or Century Club beer is going to be.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can't wait.
We're going to drink different ones. It's going to be a delight.
Definitely going to drink different ones.
Stay tuned.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.